Ang susunod na programa ay rated PG. Patnubay at gabay ng magulang ay kailangan sa mga batang manonood.
Potang ina!
Putang ina!
Ay, naku, we're back! We're back!
Ang tagal na to.
Sobrang tagal na nito. When was the last
2
time?
months in the making.
Sorry,
Outline.
na-add
Yes,
kami sa
yes.
egg coffee. Kaya,
Yes.
ito, mag-egg coffee pa rin
It's
kami.
been a while. It's been a while, guys. And we're back. So, ano ba ang gagawin nating... Anong pag-uusapan today?
Teka, sino ka
But
ba?
first, oo nga.
Oh, yes! Hi! We always forget that may introductions. Hi, guys. This is Yabs.
Si Siko.
This is JD.
And it's Futbol
Football To.
Yes.
So
we're going to talk about
A lot of
a
things.
lot of things. Pa-umbrella tayo, pa-umbrella.
dami kami na-miss eh.
Yes.
Dami nga nakita.
Maraming nangyari.
May mga
Yes.
nakamiss ata.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Marami kasi akong weddings eh. Sobrang dami sa weekend. Nakakota na ako sa dami.
Titigil na ako eh.
So, sobrang dami. Yeah. I missed a lot. But anyways.
Sa dami ng
Dami
weddings
na.
mo, dami ring... Kami rin naman, umatindi kami ng maraming weddings ni Iko. Bridesmaid wedding nga.
I'm so sorry, guys. And segue to
Ayan, o, diba?
the UAAP. Guys,
Ay,
I'm
ko.
really sorry.
Wait, UAAP football finals to. Wala
Yes.
kaming pakisipong mo ng sport.
Also known as the UAAP Cup.
Oh,
UAAP Cup.
APA ka?
UAAP Cup.
UAPA ka. Oh my God.
UAAP ka.
According to our friends in Green fans. Hi guys. The
Hi,
best.
UAAP Cup.
guys.
UAAP Cup.
So, anong nangyari sa UAAP?
I think this has been one of the best seasons in UAAP football history. The Final Four and the finals were played at the Rizal Memorial
The
Stadium.
home turf, which
And-
it should be.
Where it should
Surprisingly, the turnout was very impressive for both the
You
semis
were there
and finals. I
the
was
semis
there.
and
Both
the
games,
finals.
I was there. Puno ang Rizal grandstand.
Wow.
And to an extent, nung final against LaSalle and FEU, nag-trickle na to the beachers.
Wait,
As in,
so the finals for the men's
football was between
championship is between LaSalle and
FEU. The women's
Okay.
was between FEU and UP.
UP.
The juniors was between FEU as
Wow.
well
Puro
against
FEU.
FEU.
And hindi nangyari yung the naked man rule na 2 out of 3. And we would like to congratulate the Far
UAAP.
Eastern University
FEU
Tamaraos
din.
for winning
The triple crown.
Triple crown na
And
naman.
Back to back.
back-to-back
Triple
all
crown.
3.
Wow.
Congratulations to FEU. Grabe.
Congrats, FEU.
Paulo Bogas.
Wow.
Jan Melissa.
Melissa.
Eric Giganto. Mga leche kayo pero ang galing nyo eh.
Hindi,
Congrats,
at least,
guys.
diba, you get to hate them but you love them at the same
Yeah.
time.
You can't love them ba?
May extent. Mag-UAAP
Hindi,
ba usapan pero
Isang
pala pag
usapan
naglalaro
to eh.
na yung
Loyalties daw sa
profession.
school. Kaya
Hindi.
hiwalay muna for now.
Judge and Melissa, pag naglalaro sa FEU, parang wag kang suscore please.
Pero pag
naglalaro
nag-aaw,
kahit ang usapan yun, di ba? Same with Paulo
So
Bugas.
what happened? What happened, guys? I don't want to rehash what happened, but
umpisa muna tayo
Juniors.
sa juniors.
Juniors
It was
muna,
Ateneo.
Ateneo against
Ateneo
FEU
and FEU, yeah.
in FEU Diliman on a Saturday, that was March 7.
And
Ateneo took the lead early on, then FEU clawed back to a 2-1 win.
wow.
Came Sunday, the first game was the women's. At the same time, it was
Same
the
time din,
Women's Day, International Women's Day. So
Yeah,
it was a
wow.
perfect time to have a
Yeah.
women's final in the International Women's Day. So it was FEU who were seeking a third straight women's championship against UP, the first finals appearance after I think 10 years to the
Was
time.
this played at
Rizal?
Rizal?
Yeah.
Rizal.
It was the curtain raiser to the
March
men's
8.
final.
Correct.
FEU
And this was shown on TV also.
Yes.
Yeah.
2-0?
2-1.
2-1, yeah.
Yes. Dolino scored the first goal for FEU, long range, grabe. Then the second goal of FEU came from Ina Araneta, who is the younger sister of Ayan
Opo,
Araneta.
Ina Araneta, Ayan Ayon, di ba?
So,
Napaka ano naman nun.
yung UP
Ayan, ayan.
scored one goal back from Marie Huff in added time. So, pang comfort goal na lang, consolation goal. And we're now in the final.
For the men's final.
It was at
The defending
the
champion
champions,
versus the
Cinderella team.
The
Ang
undefeated.
Cinderella team?
Cinderella
Yung
team.
na? Pang ilang Cinderella finish na ba ito ng Lasal?
This is the closest we've been since 2005 where we lost against the Ateneo de Manila.
Wow. So, pang ilan na niya to?
17 years and counting since 1998.
I'm so
And
sorry,
I remember
guys.
I saw a video, yung the day before the game, yung the last goal
The last championship.
The last
In
championship.
1998.
It was shown in PTV pa nga.
Yes. and we have a lot of
PTV4.
notable people
Oo.
there. We have Coach Alvin Ocampos now with LaSalle. Sir Relly Agustin of the UFL
Wow.
was also
Yes.
the goalkeeper for Ateneo that
Yeah.
time. And a lot of familiar people.
Like-
Vince Santos of now with MVP Sports and former coach of Loyola.
Mhm.
And Dumeca Garamendi who's now a FIFA official.
Wow.
was playing for
So, that
Ateneo.
was in
In Rizal.
Rizal.
1998, that was the last championship of LaSalle. Sakit.
sakit pa rin ba? So, what happened during the finals?
Finals. Actually, it was an even contest.
Early lead for Lasal.
Diba? Almost an early lead in the 22nd minute from Nathan Alquiros.
Wow.
Ano siya? It's an indirect free kick. Sent it straight to the bar.
What?
Sakit. Then, come second half, LaSalle took the lead from Gio Diamante, who was playing in his final year. The skipper scored midway the second half, but FU scored of a Eric Giganto, who was the top scorer
Yes.
that time. I think with 16 goals or more. And LaSalle scored once again.
So, ang ano?
Siya ba yung Golden Boot?
It was
Giganto?
dyan.
Was it?
Siya ata.
Jinggoy?
Jinggoy.
Jinggoy.
Because
So,
he
it's
had,
Jinggoy from UP?
UP.
Yep.
Balmayor.
Okay.
So, LaSalle scored again, 80th minute, Sabin Bustamante. And everybody thought
That's it.
It was home and dry. But
What?
3 minutes
3
later,
minutes later, because of a certain official, ayoko nang sabihin pangalan niya at baka mamura pa ako ni Coach Hans, made his thing.
What this is thing?
Walang pito eh.
Oh my gosh.
Pero mukhang hindi 50-50.
Alright.
Benefit of
that's
the doubt.
Philippine football for you.
Yes. So
what happened?
Giganto found, or Arnel Amita rather found Janjan Medisa wide on the left side.
Ew.
Nag-commit si Paeng de Guzman of LaSalle.
Until?
And the scores were level.
Wow.
Yan. Extra time, just 93 minutes. 3 minutes or 4 minutes in,
Nakahabol.
bumalik, nagbago na storya. It was
Really,
Who else?
FEU was
FEU
really
Yeah.
driving for it.
it was Paulo Bugas.
Well, hindi rin naman, ang Lasal din naman, parang Ginebra, never say die.
Never say that.
But credit to Paulo Bugas.
Yeah.
He had one heck of a season. He almost missed
Oo nga.
the final
Yeah.
for the finals because he had an ACL injury na agapan because of some medicine, some operation.
You think if you wanted it more?
It depends eh. It's
Parang it was really not an issue na lang siguro for me of who wanted it more. Both wanted it, especially FEU. Ikaw, alam nga naman, ikaw yung maiwan ng women's saka juniors. And
masakit din for the
Lasal
men's.
was really hungry for it.
Ooh.
But really, I mean, ang naging break na lang sa akin is the composure of FEU.
Because
Who was
they're
majority,
experienced
the
champions.
core,
Yeah.
It's still
is
the
the
same.
champions.
And
So it's still part of the old champion team.
yeah, from last
Majority
year.
is yun.
Parang wala namang nawala eh. I think
Except
up
for-
until wala.
What about the LaSalle team?
It's
Was it-
painful for LaSalle because it was the
Yeah.
last year for
A lot of
Nathan
players.
Alquiros,
Yeah.
Gio Diamante, and Macho Nieras, who surprisingly has changed a lot. I think he was the heart and soul of the team in that season.
And you really have to don't count this out. But two of our players also played in the UFL.
yes,
Correct.
Matthew
And
and
not just
Nathan.
played in the UFL.
They
but
won.
part of the champion team of the UFL
Yes.
during the time.
He played for
Yeah,
Stallions
Stallions.
in
In
2013.
2013.
Correct.
So it's although they didn't win the Bacon in school level, at least they have something to be proud of. They have a championship to their name. But I think
But of course, they would love to
it
have the
would
championship
was
in
still important
our-
to win a title for the school because that's all.
Oh.
Winning for the school is always a different thing. Based on
Yeah.
experience pa lang pag nanonood ng basketball, di ba JD?
Masaya daw eh.
Volleyball.
Masaya.
Wala ko
It's
sa
the
volleyball.
loyalties and the fun atmosphere.
That's the affinity.
The
that
affinity,
you see.
yes.
But nakita mo talaga ang difference this season compared to last season.
Why? What do you think was the difference? Yeah.
Tight na yun eh. I mean,
very
Really
tight. And then, tsaka yung
first and foremost, let's go sa school muna namin ni Iko. Lasal.
no one counted us to
Wala.
to reach the finals.
And the elimination round number 1.
Yes.
And
Undefeated.
entering the finals. But yun na nga lang, di ba? Yun lang yung masakit. But other than that, you cannot be much more proud
of the
of
team.
the boys. Dahil talagang you're being counted out early season. We're always been written off. But
Then
what
it's
a
a
fight
person.
that you've given all throughout the
Until the finals.
And
Yeah.
honestly, tanggalin natin yung extra time. Laging draw ang FAU and Lasal this season.
Yeah.
So this was a game changer ba?
Not
really.
No,
Hindi,
break the
pero
tie.
It was
break the
just
tie.
parang
yeah.
break the tie na lang.
Pero lagi siyang draw.
Yeah.
I mean, we've beaten UP 3-0.
Yeah.
Ateneo,
In the 1-0.
1-0, diba? Kumbaga, no one thought, I mean, for me, Lasal talaga, honestly, na ganun kalaki
Yung
ang improvement and nakita mo talagang they wanted this. They really wanted. It's just that, syempre, calm the
It
composure.
happens naman na you're basically the underdog heading to the final and it eats you alive. Iba talaga feeling if you're in a championship game. I think we saw that in the national team in the Challenge Cup final. It ate them alive. That's why they lost 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's normal in sport. I mean, hats off to all the teams, especially to FEU, to UP.
Who won the
MVP? Janjan Melisa, who was
Janjan
playing his final year.
Golden Glove goes to Paeng
De Guzman of Lasal.
Midfield.
Hindi ko sure. Midfield. Rookie of the year is Julian Rojas from Ateneo. Upcoming lang. Yeah.
And forward goes to
Jinggoy. Who was also playing
his
who played his
final
final year in the
crucial din yung
It
naging
was-
match nila ng FEU, no?
Yeah, it was very
For
crucial.
the semis, it reached also extra time.
Extra
Kaya
time.
ang ganda ng build-up ng finals because the semis was also a heck of a...
ride.
Kumbaga, lahat
Parang
na kinakabahan.
Parang ang nanood ng World Cup. Ganun yung feeling
Yes.
na impart sa... I don't want to call it the Final Four, but the knockout stages.
Yeah.
Ganun na Lasal and Ateneo, everyone is expecting for the battle of 4 versus 1, everyone is expecting, mag-extra time to. Then boom,
Goal.
the return of
Jello Diamante.
Jello Diamante. Then,
UP.
sa UP FEU, it was really a good match.
UP could have scored a number of times in the first half. But credit to FEU, they won a penalty of a Ian Clarino handball.
Rebound. It
Scored
was a rebound, diba?
off a rebound from his penalty that was saved. But that's it. That's football. Masaya. I hope that next
Sino third place?
UP.
Ateneo is fourth.
So it's FEU winning the championship with Lasal being the first
Second.
runner-up, and then UP, and then
Ateneo.
in fourth place Ateneo.
Fifth is up and coming NU.
NU.
Yes.
We shouldn't discount NU dahil ang
Paulo
gumanda yung
Salenga.
Paulo
program
Salenga.
nila.
Well, graduate na si Paulo.
Who's
But-
also playing for the national
But
team.
at least, diba?
Global.
For global pala, sorry.
But at least, diba, Paulo Salenga is...
Nandun na siya.
Oo.
But pero wala na siya next year.
Yeah,
Pero
pero...
this is his third
Titignan
year.
natin.
Last
Final
year
year.
niya.
This is
Titignan
final
natin
year.
how
This
would
one
NU now play.
Play
Yeah,
without
without
Paulo.
him.
I've heard they're imports.
Mukha.
Ooh.
We'll
I've
see.
heard.
We'll see.
We'll find
Matagal
out.
pa.
Matagal
imports
pa.
daw.
Mukhang
We'll find
February,
out
March
next
pa
year.
yan eh.
Season, no? Next
Matagal
season.
pa
So,
yan.
Pero
you
good luck
guys-
next season din because since the mamove ang UAAP opening and academic calendar of the colleges,
Yes.
we will expect a very, very hot...
Wow.
UAP season.
Kasi
Ay, Diyos mio,
baka
oo
yan,
nga.
March, start of the season might be February or
March.
March. So,
Diyos ko. Oo nga. Papalitan nga yung academic calendar.
Tapos na nga eh.
Oo, so-
Decided
Damn.
nila lahat all school. So, congratulations once again to
Congratulations
FEU.
Yes.
FEU.
And to the UAP, what a
and-
wonderful season.
Hindi,
again.
ako to all the graduating players,
Yes. Congrats,
can't
guys.
wait to see you in the
The UFL.
We saw some of you na.
Yes.
But
Tuloy
sana
nyo.
dumami pa because honestly,
And it's also nice.
don't lose
Yeah.
the passion.
Kumbaga,
And it's also nice na ngayon, when you graduate, you know
may,
na
may
there's a continuation.
pupuntahan ka.
Yeah. Which we now go to the next part of
Yes!
this.
Galing natin sa medyo ngayon!
Which will now go to this part of our podcast. The UFL updates.
Yun!
Yun,
Okay,
nasa ito.
UFL updates.
O
guys.
sige, I'll
Who's-
give a rundown muna.
rundown. Come on.
This is the team standings as
Di yan
of...
updated. Di yan updated.
Hindi daw
Di
to
yan
updated.
updated.
Pero not updated.
Di
Okay,
yan updated.
what's the updated ranking. Standings.
Okay, right
standings.
now it's Kaya.
Kaya
Football
number
Club
1.
leading the way.
Kalahin mo yun na Kaya?
They're tied actually with Loyola and Stallion, but
They're all 15 points,
they have
yes.
15 points.
Wow.
But
Three-way?
Yeah,
tie. But
But?
Kaya has
How many games to
16.
play?
plus 16. No?
plus 16 on goal difference.
So, how many games to play pa, guys?
Madami pa. They
Dami.
just played 6 games, so that's
Are we done with the first round? Or
not
are we
yet.
Not
done
yet.
We're
with
still
the
midway with the first round. Pero
Wow. So, how
it
many
has
games are we expecting ba?
Three games left for some of the teams.
Well,
Like,
9
but for
games
Ceres,
each.
5 pa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ceres
Okay.
still has 1 game in hand. They'll play that I think this weekend against
Madami pa.
Stallion.
Oo.
And then
So,
there's Global.
There's Global.
Number 3, wait. Number 3 is Stallion
Stallion.
is with 9
plus 9.
plus
goal
9.
difference. Global.
Fourth place is the defending champions, Global.
13 points.
Sorry, 13 points. No. 14 points.
14 points.
14 goal difference
Goal-
with 13
13
points.
points.
Sorry. Then
Okay.
number 5, Ceres.
Ceres. Undefeated.
Undefeated.
The undefeated
Sila ang
Ceres.
may claim na undefeated ngayon with 12 points and 12 goal difference.
How many games to play ba? There's 5, right?
Have only played 4.
4
But
games?
they have 5 games left. Yes.
games
Five
left.
games
Compared to
left.
other
First
teams
half.
sa tatlo.
Wow. Okay, so meron pa siyang 5 games
Yes,
na
dami
that could
pa.
change everything.
Yeah.
Correct?
Then Gao is at 6th.
wow, go! Mid-table ba?
But they have break-even goal difference with 5 points.
5 points.
Wow.
Then number 7, Pachanga. Deficit of 7 with 4 points.
At sa wakas nanalo na rin sila last
Yeah, that's
weekend.
why 4 points. Number 8 is Team Socceroo with a point
Point.
With
and
a-
negative 17.
Wow.
Number
Okay.
19 is Manila Jeepney.
9.
They have a negative 12 score with 1 point. And
last
still
but
looking for a point, Philippine Army FC with negative 28
Negative
goal difference.
Sus,
Oh
ginoo.
my goodness. So guys,
Ay, ay, ay.
tingin nyo, who's going to top this group after the first round?
Top this group.
Yes. Top the standings after the first round.
It's Ceres to lose. Totoo lang. I think
Ako, unbeatable.
They're still undefeated.
Undefeated,
And the
yeah.
fact that they're out of AFC Cup, it's already for them. It's more time for
Hindi,
them
they
to
can
focus.
focus.
They can focus.
put the
Correct,
eggs.
correct.
With
Yes.
global.
Kumbaga, distracted si Global eh. I
Oo.
mean,
Yes.
doon naman talagang
That's
nasa
the
basic.
point.
Distracted
How
kalaban
many,
mo.
how many games ba Global then? 5 din ba? To
Six.
play?
Six.
Or 6
Six.
more to play.
They have
So,
3.
No, 3 more to play. Yeah.
3 more to play.
Yeah.
Kaya, Loyola, Stallion,
Global,
Global.
Ceres.
No. Pachanga,
Ay, 7 ang Pachanga, right?
Jeepney, and Army
Army.
all have 3 games
Three
left.
Okay.
Ceres are ay
Ceres has 5. Gao has 4.
4.
Socceroo has also 4.
Okay, so a lot of things can still happen for games ng Ceres, Global. No, Global is 3 pala.
Global 3 games more. Ceres is
And
5 games.
I
left.
I just have to give a shout out. In fairness to Gao. In fairness to Gao.
Number 6.
Di mo mid-table lang kami.
Hindi, last season sabi ko, ang manggugulo was Stallion sa rankings. Mukhang sila ngayon ang may capability manggulo
Gao?
ng Yeah.
Not Kaya.
Well, kaya,
kaya.
hindi na sila manggugulo. I
Oo,
think
They're
they're
in
prime.
contention.
Yeah, they're in
Oh,
serious
wait,
contention.
patapusin mo muna ako sa
Ay,
explanation ko.
okay, sige.
Kasi
Wala
kaya na lang, I mean, they can snatch a point,
Mhm.
especially that this close, yung 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5,
Yeah.
Yes.
ganyan ka-close, they can snatch a point from any one of
Yeah.
them, and that will spell a difference.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Totally,
silang
tatlo naman.
pwedeng manggulo ngayong season
Case in
na to.
point against Global in the
Global.
opening game.
Yeah, no one expected.
Paulo Pascual.
But yeah, I mean, the very informed Paulo Pascual,
Pascual.
I have to give credit. You have to
Paulo
give credit,
Pascual.
diba? Talagang 9
Most
saves
people-
against Global, and I
10
think
saves against Mirage.
Oh, 10 games.
Are you saying, could you give him the most improved player award? Paulo Pascual?
Pwede.
Too early to tell,
Too early
but
to tell,
he needs-
but it's looking like that.
he needs
to
to be
get-
consistent.
Consistency.
Yun lang naman ang hinahanap natin.
Kailangan ng panalo ng
Consistency.
team niya eh. Hindi pwedeng draw lang.
Kailangan panalo.
Pero,
In terms of
I think there was a game na talo ang Gao, but
He
he's the man of the match. Because, really,
Really?
The Loyola game.
Was it a Loyola
Siya-
The Loyola game. The 10 saves.
siya ang...
To say na ma-frustrate mo sa Philyang husband. Well, then again, kung minala
That
si
was a
Philyang
different
husband,
story. May sa sinuwerte.
napunta sa ibang tao yung swerte niya eh. Kaya okay lang.
May ibang sinuwerte nung araw na minamala si Phil yung husband.
Ano sa tingin nyo?
3 times the charm.
Bakit number 1 ang Kaya? What do you think spelled the difference?
I mean, the system of Adam Leakey has been very impressive.
Okay.
They're very organized at the back. They bring the ball systematically.
Galing ng defense.
Teams are having a hard time breaking them down, except for Ceres, who finally won over them over the weekend.
Can you say that yung back four ng Kaya is one of the best at the moment?
Yes.
Oo. Kita nyo naman. I mean,
So who's at the back ng Kaya?
It's Masa Omura and Ali Borromeo is playing regularly already for Kaya.
Wow.
I mean,
good.
kita mo naman sa Kaya. They only conceded 2 goals so far, same as Ceres, but they had more scores.
More goals.
More goals scored.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
Which, kinakabahan pa nga ako every time OJ Porteria scores.
Huwag ka nang kabahan kasi minsan nangyayari. Nag-iiba naman eh.
And may game ang Arsenal. Because I just have this myth. Ay, hindi myth. Ano siya? May may pattern talaga.
Pattern.
But anyway,
Pattern.
yes, Kaya's defense so far is commendable.
But you can also give praise to Loyola. I mean,
yes.
What's up with Loyola?
I mean, they are, after all, they just came up from a championship.
Yeah.
From the cup.
From the cup, Smart Cup.
Yes.
I mean, the Waco and Animators partnership at the backs, solid din yan.
Solid din siya.
Solid din. Global was frustrated
With Loyola's
Loyola's
defense.
stubborn defense.
Which is, we'll see on March 21. Or which we saw March 21.
Depende kung kailan yung pinapakinggan.
Kaya nga.
I think, mapag-uusapan yan next week yung Loyola Global eh.
Then, Stallion, who...
Surprisingly...
Stallion, who I haven't heard outs, but I've heard in... wait, sa mga... Kumbaga, intact.
Intact.
They can gel together and you can see them play.
Plus, Balot's back.
Balot is back.
So,
Balot is back. That's a good sign.
Yun na lang. Balot is back.
May
OJ is scoring.
OJ Clarino.
Yeah,
right?
OJ Clarino is
scoring. And
I
then
think they're
Ceres.
playing at the right time. And Ceres.
Then you have Ceres, who's
Ceres.
still unbeatable at the moment
Ceres.
for now. And then you have,
of course, you don't forget those other teams. Pachanga, Socceroo, Jeepney, and Army. Bilogambola, who know?
Yeah. And it's Pachanga's, a couple of seasons ago, siya yung bridesmaid, first runner-up.
With Pachanga, I think, now that the UAAP is over, it's a good, better additions. Nandiyan na si Jinggoy, nandiyan na si Gaja.
They're all coming back to play
they're coming back for Pachanga. I think that's the
Kaya din nilang guluhin.
Pwede silang manggulo. Ang dami dito. A lot of teams have
we'll
already
never know. Army
in.
might just snatch a win, diba?
Actually, they were this close. So close against Stallion over the weekend.
They say that yung Stallion daw is contrapelo to some of the teams.
Actually, natalo na nga nila Loyola. Natalo na nila Loyola eh.
Every time we don't know kung minsan
every season talaga
may nangyayari talaga eh.
But yung current form ngayon ng GAO, talagang yun ang I think formidable to challenge to take away a point sa top 5.
Remember
that's
na
lang my perspective ko, but I won't discount that
the possibility
of
remember with Archers na lang din last season. I think you were there, I think, in Emperador. They were up against Loyola, and what could have been had Loyola won, they have started to pull away, but Loyola were already in the lead that time, late in the midway second half, but 2 goals in the last 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
For Archers, still the win, and allowed Global to overtake them and pull away with the championship. I think that, for me, that was still one of the deciding games for Loyola's field.
But this is still
2014
early, diba?
Medyo early kasi wala pa naman ang first, di pa tapos ang first round.
Di pa.
How many rounds pa?
Mga 3 rounds, 3-4 rounds at least for some teams.
So
before the first round.
A lot of things could happen in the next 2 rounds.
Plus, the big games are coming up.
Right?
This weekend.
Ito pa lang, Loyola Global.
What's playing?
It's Loyola Global.
Wow, Loyola Global.
It's Loyola Global.
Global coming off from their AFC Cup game.
Mamaya.
Di pag-usapan.
Kasi, ang daming dyan eh. And, you have the Ilonggo Derby, Stallion Ceres on Sunday.
So guys, predictions.
Sus ko!
Yan na naman tayo.
Let's do the predictions. Loyola Global game. Who will win? JD.
1-1 draw.
Ay.
JD, I will put it here. JD, 1-1 draw. Iko.
As much as I want Global to win, alanganin sila because
Tired.
from the trip. Medyo hindi biro yung biyahe dahil Myanmar. That's another story.
but they need to win. Global needs to win this.
Global needs to win.
To win.
So, what's your scoreline?
2-0, 2-1. Come from
2-1?
behind.
2-1 Loyola? Global.
They need to
Global.
win this. They really need to win this.
Draw si JD.
Of course.
Iko, Global, 2-1.
Alam ko na, ano mo eh.
Ano?
Loyola eh.
Yes, it's Loyola for me. 2-0.
Parang nangyari na to eh.
Okay, 2-0 to 2-0.
And remember sa huling bet, ako ang nanalo, di ba? I got my finals.
Oh yeah, you got your finals. Okay, so it's JD, 1-0 draw. Iko.
No, 1-0 draw, 1-all draw.
1-0
Oh, no, sorry. Shit, ano ba yun? Ay, sorry.
Hindi, may PG na tayo kanina
Oops, sorry.
eh.
Sorry, parents. I'm sorry. Iko, 2-1
2-1.
global. And ako, 2-0 Loyola.
Wako brace.
I don't know.
FYI walang James Young husband, walang Lee Ju Yong. Suspended pareho.
Oh my God,
And
wait!
James Young husband is the leading scorer of the UFL with 6 goals.
Maybe James would score a brace.
He's
Wala
suspended.
nga.
I want to shoot.
Fail.
Eh di fail.
Si Phil.
Kumbaga na wala na yung malas.
Ooh!
Bumalik na yung form.
Bumalik na ba?
Puntasan natin.
Okay, so that's for the Loyola Global game. For the Stallion and Ceres, the Iloilo Derby.
Ilonggo.
Sorry,
Mapapaaway ka dyan.
Sorry, Ilonggo. I'm so sorry. Ilonggo Derby. Iko.
Ceres.
Bets.
No question, Ceres will win
Iko.
this.
Ceres.
No score. Whatever the score, Ceres will win this.
Whatever the score, no score ah.
No score, Ceres will win this.
Basta Ceres wins.
Ceres wins. JD.
2-1.
Team Ceres eh.
Ceres, 2-1.
Ceres 2-1. JD. Iko. Ako rin, tres tayo. 2-1.
2-1.
Basta ako,
I'll give Balot the score for Stallion.
Yeah.
Nagaya ako any score kasi yun na lang yung feel good moment eh. Makascore
Ceres.
si Balot. Okay na ako dun eh.
Iba respeto mo eh, no?
Yeah.
Iba ang...
May affinity ka dun sa tao
Yeah,
dahil
you
sa...
want him, you root for him even though you don't... I mean, not necessarily... not necessarily like
ka dyan.
for the team. Kumbaga,
Yeah.
syempre because you have other favorite teams, diba?
Correct. So, respeto.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And by the way, that's the last game for this weekend will be the last games for the league because they're
Taking
They're
for a
taking a break.
national
not
break.
just international break.
Window.
Not just that, kasi the next games will be in April na dahil dire-diretso na yan with the Holy Week.
Holy Week.
So, there's 2-week break.
So, there's a 2-week break
So,
for Holy Week.
Yeah.
If
Or
you're
Holy Week
not-
and the international.
So, if you're
football
not
for the next
doing
2 weeks,
anything
yes.
this weekend,
Yes, please go and watch Loyola Global or Stallion and Ceres.
So, manonood ka.
Dep,
No, I'm going
plug
home.
muna natin. Plug muna natin. At 2 p.m. At 2:15 p.m. it's Jeepney versus Army.
Yeah.
Okay.
On this
It's
Saturday.
5:15 it's Pachanga versus Kaya.
Wait,
Maganda rin to.
Yes.
Maganda rin
Yes.
to.
Yeah.
That would be a good game.
And of course, the 8:15 p.m. it's Loyola versus Global.
Okay. This
And-
is at RMS, diba?
Of
Yeah,
course,
RMS,
where else?
March 21. And March 22,
5 p.m.
5 p.m. yung...
5 p.m. it's Socceroo versus Gao.
Masaya yan.
And 8:15 it's Stallion versus Ceres.
Alright.
Because
So,
their next games,
Wala na. April,
yung sa next 2 weeks na.
2 weeks after na yung...
it's April 11.
April 11 yung next game. With opening game for the after the break would be
Army and Socceroo.
And
Global versus
Ooh.
Jeepney.
Global
Plus,
coming.
Then Ceres, Loyola.
Wow.
So,
Yes.
maganda rin
Masaya
pagbabalik.
yun.
Masaya yung pagbabalik din.
Masaya yung pagbabalik. So, going back.
Speaking of pagbabalik,
Pagbabalik na.
kailan babalik ng mga to?
Kailan
Babalik na yan.
Babalik na.
Babalik na yan. Kahit tagal man silang nawawala, babalik at babalik yan. Pero, hindi masaya yung pagbalik nila ngayon eh. Talo eh.
And we're talking about Global FC and the AFC Cup.
Oh, it's
Segue. So,
ang
what
sama.
happened Global is participating in the AFC Cup as one of two, di ba?
The only na lang.
The only
na lang. Kasi
Ceres,
Ceres nawala na sadly from the playoffs, natanggal na from the playoffs. Yep. So it's only Global who's representing Filipino clubs
in
the AFC Cup. And Global so far has 3 games. And what happened in the 3 games, guys? What do you think of the 3 games? Let's start with the first game, the South China versus Global game.
So we're very proud, take pride that we're...
ang saya natin, nasa AFC tayo.
Kaya nga I mean...
Pero...
because during that time, it was... we found out that it's only Global who's gonna be advancing because Ceres had
lost in the
qualifications. But
in the Maldives.
Okay.
Pero it's pride that it's historic.
Yeah.
Because we have a home game.
First
for a club.
First diba?
For a club.
For an international tournament.
But it was not the result that we're expecting.
It wasn't the team we were expecting. Period.
And we got clobbered
6-1 with 1 goal coming from Mr.
Michael
Youngson, who's the brother of
Ray
Youngson.
Pero nasan ka na? Nasan ka na? Yun na lang.
What do you think happened in that game, guys?
Let's just say
they were all over the place.
If we had all the players they had all the players they needed, could have been a bit different.
Ano ba yung changes nangyari sa South China game?
Let's just say Global fielded 19 players in that lineup. And the players they wanted to be put on didn't make the team. Matthew Hartman was announced that he...
Bakit nga ba hindi nakapasok si Matthew Hartman sa team na ito?
There are a lot of conflicting reports. They say that someone screwed up. Global is saying it's PFF saying it's Global, but
at the end of the day, hindi naglaro si Matthew Hartman.
Hindi makapaglaro because of technicalities, I think, with requirements or anything,
so
or
it's
deadlines.
Actually the papers or deadlines?
I think it's in regards to
documents?
the papers. We don't know what's the real deal. Basta both sides are...
I mean, we are expecting that
shouting
Matthew is gonna beef up the squad.
Even before the game, nag-release na sila na he's joined the team.
Yeah.
And trade nga sila ni Kurt Dizon, diba? Plus. But you're shocked that you'll see,
bigla ko, bakit wala siya?
Hindi, bakit si Kurt ang naglalaro? Sinong Dizon to? I even called up Iko. Sinong Dizon to? Baka may bagong player na Dizon na I'm not aware of.
Vince Dizon.
Okay, so, ito rin yung debut game ni Mike Johnson.
No. He already played for Globe in the UFL.
The UFL.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mike Johnson who scored the only
and
goal.
that was in the 80 something
late in the game.
Medyo late in the game na. Medyo consolation.
Pampalubag loob.
Pero let's go back kasi yung first minute pa lang eh.
You can see how they are not coordinating,
Well, I think this was a rude awakening for Global. I talked to the coaches. They said that they'll hit us on the counter, and yun nga nangyari. They were hit,
especially
on the
the third goal.
First goal pa lang.
Do you think
sucker punch?
Do you think yung problem nila with team chemistry is the problem?
Pwede rin eh kasi you have a lot of players in the squad.
Tapos biglang ipapasok mo sa isang tournament.
And maraming players na they're who's helping them lift on the league.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not hindi mo magamit. Hindi mo ginagamit.
Like?
Yoshide. Israel Habib, if that's another story dahil...
Why is he not playing in this
Mahabang kasaysayan.
It's been a problem
ever since 2012.
13 pala.
13 when we in Cebu parang...
Cebu in Singapore.
Asan si Israel Habib, diba?
Yeah, yun nga yung parang pinaka-obvious na absence during this AFC Cup. Where is Izo El Habib when actually during the global games,
UFLs,
siya yung una mo makikita as their frontman.
It's already ancient history, I think, for everyone who has been following the player. But sayang lang. I mean, if you can't use him for international games, then what's the point of keeping him in the team?
You already experienced the same problem in 2013
and
2014.
And if you really want to move forward,
you should fix
bakit diba? Ba't hindi inaayos? So,
kumbaga, sabi nga ni Jing Hamlang and sa Hanson, fire the right person.
Yeah.
Fire the right person.
Fire the right person.
Fire the right
Fun.
person.
Wow.
Exactly.
Big words.
Yes.
Yun
So
na.
that was
That was South China.
That was difficult. South China is from Hong Kong.
Yeah, South China, Hong Kong.
May GP. Just like it to know.
Yes.
Anyway.
But anyway,
Pero yung isang team, yung susunod na team meron din eh.
Pahang versus Global. What happened, Pahang versus Global, guys?
Amazing.
This is the team that we're looking for. I mean,
Yeah.
against Kaya FC and against South China,
South China.
missing. I mean,
Missing.
personally, ako, feeling ko lang Sato was not in those 2 games,
Oh.
even though he's fielded. But,
And
in
Sato was
Pahang,
hasn't
Injured
recovered.
Yeah, but
Ano.
iba tong game niya sa Pahang. And
Mas ano siya.
you have to
Yeah.
give credit kay Jerry Barbaso.
I think if you're
I mean-
giving credit to anyone in that game,
Should
one
be the
name
Bedelik.
siya. Junjun
of course.
Badelik.
Should be the goalkeeper. If
He-
you watch that game,
bigla-
just me.
Kilala, he's a celebrity in Malaysia bigla.
Grabe.
Because of that
game.
May di ba may nagbaril pa nga daw?
Doon sa bahay ng Pahang captain. Pero I think this was
That's-
before the game.
This was
Yeah.
before. That was an isolated case.
But-
At saka alam ko yung favorite player ni Yob sa Pahang hindi rin naglaro eh.
Well, like, buti na lang.
Hindi, pero Hanson, June.
Yeah.
Junjun, grabe.
What do you think?
It's a
Ano
revelation.
ba yung changes na nangyari sa Pahang na hindi nakita sa South China?
They were
Player-wise.
I talked.
Do you really
Player-
want to ask me that?
I
Yeah,
talked
what are the
ito
changes?
na
What are
lang.
the
I talked kasi
changes?
to
What are
Coach
the changes?
Steven last week
Yeah.
about, I was asking him, kamusta talaga sila in the Pahang game. Medyo he got a bit melodramatic because, admittedly, before they left for Malaysia, they were at
The
the
morale
down.
is low.
Oh, well, of
They
course,
were
if you
really
lose
low.
6-1, medyo...
No, not just, no, they were
They
coming
lost
off the
Kaya
Kaya game.
2-0.
Ah, oh
The
my
Kaya
God.
game.
Oh, that one.
The morale is
Before, yeah.
really low.
2-0, di ba?
2-0.
Yeah.
And Coach he really had to boost their morale, and luckily it worked for them in the training ground, and it showed on the pitch. I mean, Paulo Salenga, even for 60 minutes,
Yes.
he played a wonderful debut.
Thanks for
I
giving
think he
justice
could-
to 5 letters of our last name.
Mark Hartman, surprisingly, was the leader of the squad.
Actually, the
Kulang
commentators from
sa-
Fox Sports were saying...
Kulang sa
Mark
finishing.
Well, sa finishing, but his
Kasi-
presence
Yes,
was
this
felt.
is the Mark Hartman that we're looking for.
Yes! Actually, yung pating
That
commentators...
should have been in the Suzuki Cup.
Oh no, let's not go there!
But he will be in the World Cup qualifier.
Sige, dun daw siya lalabas.
Gaganon na siya ulit eh.
Oh no, sana. We haven't seen that yet. In this
We'll see,
level,
yeah.
in this level.
Neighbor.
So, what happened, you think, in changes nun? Pahang versus Global.
In a way, they were really lucky.
In a way, kasi ang daming chances ng Pahang.
Sobra. Good.
Meron pa isa
Hindi,
parang, what?
good din
How
ng
could
reading
you
ni
miss
Jun.
that? There was
Yeah.
one shot now, how could you miss that?
Oh,
May
Right
one-on-one,
there.
may one-on-one din si
Oh.
Jun moment, diba?
Yes.
And, wow.
Tapos.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Naging superstar at the
So,
moment.
it was, admittedly, and ito nga ni Coach na, even the day after, everybody, ang dami daw lumalapit sa kanya, congratulating the team for a wonderful job because it's Pahang. It's basically one of the
Yeah.
biggest clubs in, second biggest club to, second only to JDT.
JDT.
It's a big,
Johor.
Darul Tazim.
Yeah.
But,
That's
honestly,
monumental.
it's a good
It's a
game.
massive result. I mean, it's the first point for
It's
a
a
Filipino
historic point.
It's,
And it's
it's
an
the
away.
first clean sheet, and it was
Yeah.
away.
It was away.
It
So,
was away.
yung argument na yung mga away na yan.
That's another-
That's another.
And in fairness, there are also, of course, dahil sa Antarctica lang naman walang Pinoy, di ba? There are also Pinoy fans who watch there.
Malimit, pero
Diba?
meron.
Meron. Yeah. Say
And
hello.
shout out to Journally.
Hello, Journally.
Hello.
Yes, who
Good
traveled
job.
there. Oh, good
Yeah,
job for
wow.
uplifting
Alam ko,
players.
nag-Singapore Cup
Yes.
din yan dati,
Wow.
kasama isa nating kaibigan.
Yes.
Si Miss Ida.
Wow. Oo nga pala, sa President's Cup.
Hindi.
Yes.
Singapore Cup.
Singapore Cup.
Ay, Singapore Cup. I'm sorry.
Singapore.
Pinagbaliktad ko na.
Pero di ba grabe?
yes. Correct.
Hands off.
Fine.
Dapat sumunod ka sa...
Sa
Hong Kong.
Sa Hong Kong ba?
Hindi, marami ata sila sa Hong Kong if I read correctly.
Yeah. Okay.
Ay,
What about that game that Yada Narbonne
Narbonne
versus Global, which happened last night?
last night.
What
Wait,
happened?
Wait, nagulat ako ba? I was expecting an 8 o'clock kick-off. Parang paglabas ko ng office, what?
Kaya ako bigla. Wait, sa tweet ko parang, ha? Ikaw 4 o'clock na
Maaga,
actually.
maaga.
Nagulat nga rin ako na gano'n
It's still
ka
early
yung
kick-off.
kick-off.
And considering 2.5 hours behind ang mayan mo.
Yes.
Pero ang natawa na ako dyan, yung may pep squad ang Yada Narbon eh. Parang nasa UAAP ka bigla eh.
Yada
Hindi, Iko.
Narbon is from
Yung teritoryo ng
Myanmar.
Yung eskwela na yun, may pagmamayari ng teritoryo pinagsusutingan natin.
Yun yung feeling eh. Parang that's cool that where should I studied my college years eh.
Wow. So,
Anyways.
what do you think happened in that game?
We played the same way against Pahang eh. Pahang. But
It's a 2-0.
it's a 2-0 loss. But it was a
Yeah,
close game.
Narbon.
It was really a close game. The thing is, yung lack of players really kick in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
We
we
only-
lost Amani.
Manny
To
suspension.
suspension.
Ray
And
Johnson
two
and
others
Misa
as
Bahadoran still
2
injured.
injuries. Yeah.
Mike Johnson, I don't know why he wasn't selected.
Mhm.
Paulo Bogas was finishing his studies understandably because
Yes.
education is still important in this country.
Yes.
Okay. So, ilan bang plinay ng globals?
Yada
13.
Narbon. 13. The Magic 13. Parang
So, dalawa lang
Mighty
ang subs.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
Tama ba
Talagang
yun?
Kumbaga parang senatorial stick mo eh.
One
Two goalkeepers.
Hindi, yun nasa sub
One
list.
One goalkeeper, one outfield player.
So, sino yung outfield player na yun?
Si
El Matador.
Ang paborito ngayon ng global fans eh. The Mexican Matthew Uy.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Renato Gonzalez.
Oh my goodness. Mr.
No relation to
Gonzalez.
Andres Gonzalez ah. Guwapo
Hindi.
yun.
Coach yan to.
Pero, honestly, what's the biggest factor
That's
sa
the biggest factor, yeah.
game? May happiness yung kalaban.
Oh my God.
Pero,
Happiness happened. Yes.
may mga moments na hindi siya happy kasi nagmiminti siya eh.
Like that.
But yeah, may happiness ang
Happiness
kalaban.
and that color.
But,
Hair
I
color
mean,
niya. Just,
sayang lang because we could have gotten a good result. We could have equalized
Yeah.
late in the match.
actually, hindi naman chances.
Hindi,
I mean, Mark
that-
had a chance.
Mark had a glorious chance to
chance
equalize.
talaga.
90th
Oh my
minute.
goodness. And then, even Yada Narbon had a gift. Dapat gift yun
gift
eh.
na.
Gift
yung
na yun eh.
dispossession
Yung nawala
yun.
si Badelec, oh my God.
Wala na. Kala ko, okay lang.
Wide. Thank God.
But it wasn't as disastrous as we think
As
would
we thought
happen
it would have
again.
happened, yeah. Like
I
a
mean,
6-1, no?
Sa President's Cup, di ba? We won one game,
We
lost
lost
two
two
games, and lost them badly pa, di
Hindi,
ba?
the last one was the bad one.
Sobra, I want to forget that. I forgot na nga sino kalaban natin nun.
Gordoy Bishkek.
Oh my God, Dordoy.
Yeah. Pero iba,
Where?
may nangyari kasi doon na nakakatawa eh.
Yung ba yung tumakbo sa gitna? No?
Oo eh.
Yes.
Galing ng keeper na yun. Ay,
Grabe, nagulat ako eh. Akala ko wala na siyang binabantayan eh.
What are you doing?
Nagwala na
Akala ko
lahat.
joke yun eh. Bigla na lang tumakbo in the middle of the field.
Yeah. Bad trip.
If you see
Joke
Manuel
again.
Neuer, at least Manuel Neuer was doing his
At
job.
least may sense si Neuer. Ito wala siyang sense. Bigla na siyang tumakbo.
Walang keber.
So you think,
Well,
what
that's
They have
That's
3
it.
games left.
They have 3 games left.
Currently, we are on fourth place.
with just
Is
a
that
point.
last
Just a
place?
Yeah,
point.
we're last place.
But who are the other 2
But
games
the
pa?
fact that
The
we
last
were
game.
able to draw Pahang,
Yeah.
Pahang,
That's
yes.
big.
Big yan.
Yeah.
because from what we've heard, Group H, the Group H tayo, diba? Or
G.
G. H pa din, G.
Derby.
Everyone is writing off already.
Yeah. Well, it's South China's
And
will
Pahang.
win it.
Oo.
Pahang might be close second, but it still depends. Mahaba pa eh.
Ano ba yung
Next,
dalawang
3 more
games?
games.
3 more games.
3 more games. Sino
Yada
pa yan?
Narbon, home leg.
Wow, may home leg pa sa
Yes.
Narbon.
Oh, may
Wow.
home leg tayo.
And then,
Then, South China in Hong Kong.
wow.
Then, the
And then-
final game against Pahang.
Here.
Here.
Here. So we
So
have
that's
a
2
home
home games here.
Yeah, we have 2 home games. Book it.
Pahang
Bukit.
and Yada
Narbon.
Narbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yada Narbon first, then Pahang.
Pahang. Okay, and then the other one,
Yes,
South China and Hong Kong. So, yeah.
Good luck
So,
global.
3 other games pa.
Halfway there pala.
Halfway there. So,
Baka-
do you think there's a chance?
If we win all these,
Bulog
why
pa yan.
not? Why not?
Wow, we'll win
10
against South
points.
China in Hong Kong.
Not again. Who knows? Who knows?
We'll see, we'll see.
Okay, sige.
So
Yeah.
book your calendars, April
You can always
15.
dream.
It's a home game
It's a home game, guys.
at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Against Yada Narbonne.
Yeah, the Narbonne, and then you have
May 13, another home game we have 8 p.m. against
versus
Pahang.
Okay. So yeah.
Do or but I think we should encourage people watching the May 13 game because of whatever it happens, it's history.
It's the last game.
The last game in.
With
not
lang,
being
just in
pessimistic,
case.
but
it might be the last game of Global AFC Cup.
AFC
I think it's just at least
Fitting,
but still it's
finish,
historic.
if ever.
At least they have tested the waters na.
In the Asian
Not
Asian
not
club
yet
level.
enough, but I think
It's a good experience, I think.
and good for the other clubs to realize how big now
We're
the
moving.
competition is for the UFL. I mean, if you win the UFL or the UFL Cup,
Yung
you have-
ganitong klaseng
this
you
kind
qualify
of
to the
qualify.
AFC Cup.
experience.
Yes. Hindi, this is the kind of competition you're looking
So,
at.
Yeah, you deserve.
kaya ang ganda talaga ng labanan sa top 5. You should not blink.
So do not forget there are home games coming up and 2 other games for Global in the AFC Cup.
3.
Three
But 2 of
Two
them.
home
Two
games.
Correct.
At least, di ba?
Yes.
Tapos na
Meron
yung
pa
away.
tatlo.
Tapos na natin yung mga away natin.
Oh, isang away na lang.
Isang away na lang. And then the other one, yung Pahang na natin.
Which brings us to our final final na ba hindi? Second to the last topic.
Tama ba?
Yeah, it is our final
topic
Yeah,
na.
haba.
Pero mahaba to
national
eh.
team.
It's a national team.
Philippine national team
Oh.
and the upcoming
Friendly
friendly
against
versus Bahrain.
Again.
So when is this game?
The Bahrain is March 30. No time yet. So malamang 1 a.m. yan ng March
So,
30.
March 31.
Parang World Cup lang pala.
Mag-file na po ng mga leave.
March 30.
Ay, hindi.
Hindi,
Ano naman
ano
yun
na
eh?
yan eh. Leave
Holy
period
Week.
na yan.
Ay, nakalive ako ng Holy Week.
March 30. So malamang most of us are on leave or
Or
free.
kung may mga magtatanong ng live viewing, ewan ko. Wala kaming balita. Dahil
Pero watch
magbabakasyon na rin
Yes,
naman.
to be announced, yun na lang. To be announced
But
sometime.
it's nice
Yeah.
to see that we have a team, that our team's gonna play after
Yeah, after a long
December.
time. After Suzuki
Anong
Cup.
petsa yun? Kanalimutan ko. Di ata
November!
Anong date na
November
December!
27 lang nasa isip ko eh.
December yata yung huli.
November.
Hindi, ang huling game ko atang nasa
Hindi,
isip is
November.
November
Yung
23.
nasa
Hindi,
Hanoi ba?
hindi November 23 naman, JT. Huwag naman yun.
Okay,
November
okay.
25. November 25.
So the last game was in Suzuki Cup. Tama.
Whatever
Yes.
the date that they
Whatever
last
that was.
remembered.
So
But definitely I forgot that.
December
like
10.
almost 3 months without.
Been 3 months.
Yeah, it's been 3 months
3 months.
without national team.
And FIFA rankings
are out.
are out
And
despite idle.
losing.
Hindi. Despite being
and
idle. Pero may
yeah.
month, di ba, for the past 2 months na overtake tayo ng Vietnam.
Ah,
Yes, I think it was last month.
But ngayon balik tayo.
Yep.
balik,
Diba?
balik.
So it's 1 to 8 ba? Is it 1 to 8?
Yeah, 1 to 8. 1 to
Kasi
9.
naglalaro lang doon eh. 1 to 8, 1 to 9,
131.
1 3 1.
168?
No.
Ay, hindi. Victoria pala yun.
Hindi, dati na natin pinanggalingan. Never looking back.
Don't look back. Okay, so lumabas na ang Ascal's lineup. And there are a couple of new names here.
New names.
New names, returning names.
And-
Returning names.
There are a couple of returning names in the lineup. So, wait, let's go first sa mga new faces.
New
Si
faces.
Satoshi Otomo and Dennis Villanueva.
Actually,
Villanueva is
Dennis
was
has
part of the
played
Suzuki
in the
Cup.
Suzuki Cup, but
Yeah, it was
I
a
think
Suzuki
this is
Cup.
his second feature, I think,
Yeah.
in the squad. So, parang more or less, it's
But this time,
Yeah.
will he be
will he
able
be able
to
yeah,
play.
to play.
crack?
Pero
the-
so talagang rookie talaga ngayon ay si Satoshi Otomo. Who is
Who
Satoshi
also,
Otomo?
Satoshi To is a Filipino-Japanese player. He played in various Southeast Asian countries, notably in Indonesia and Myanmar. Now
Mhm.
he's playing for Global in the UFL. He's a fast player. Actually, he made his debut last year against
Thailand.
in the 3-0 win.
The Korat.
In Korat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Korat
He's-
game.
he has the quality, has the pace. Well, right now, it's still unknown, but
What position is he playing? ba?
midfielder.
So midfield.
Occasionally,
Wow,
yeah,
midfielder naman.
He's a speedy midfielder, that I can say. I think he'll be a huge boost. Even in his age, he's
31.
over 30. Yeah, 31 years old, but
31
he still has the pace. I think he's just starting to decline on his peakness, but
let's see what happens.
Let's see. It's also notable na bumalik na sa lineup.
So, returning na tayo. Wait.
Uy! Wait lang. May
Oo.
isa pa dito.
Debut pa
Ano
pala.
ba? Ito yung one
Well, hindi. Nag-debut na rin yan.
nakasama to sa Egg Coffee Awards. It was controversial. Hindi
Oo.
ko alam kung ano. But he's back here again.
Apparently,
Mr. Alvaro Silva.
according to sources, okay na ang pasaporte.
Oo na, kasi nakakaloko na siya.
Walang
He's back in the lineup.
back.
Mr. Alvaro Silva.
Alvaro Silva.
Hope to boost our central
Central
CBs.
back. I mean, he's already in his 30s, but it's a much needed boost considering that Rob Gear is already starting to decline. I think the World Cup qualifiers might be his task. Hindi na siya aabot ng World Cup ng Suzuki Cup. Then you have Juan Geraldes also past his prime. And we just needed an extra boost at the back. Kasi if no Alvaro Silva, it's Amani Aguinaldo.
Amani Aguinaldo by himself? No.
Yeah, by himself.
Maybe
And-
Rob and Amani, Rob and...
And
Yeah.
don't forget, Iko, yung isang awardee mo rin sa Egg Coffee Award.
Sino?
Balot Doktora.
He's back!
He's Kaya
back, he's back.
talagang
Balot!
love pa rin namin yan.
I think last game at
We still root.
Challenge
Challenge Cup.
Cup. Challenge Cup when he injured his ankle?
Yes.
Correct?
His knee.
His knee ba yun?
But-
ACL.
But
We love to have him back.
there's something about Ruben Doctora na when he's on the pitch, talagang...
Feel good eh.
Yeah.
Mr. Feel
He
Good.
makes you smile. He makes you smile.
He makes us root for him.
Yes, yes.
I mean, a long
we can
deserved.
Parang kahit wag lang lahat makascore except siya eh. Okay na eh. Masaya, feel good na eh.
long deserved call up.
Always.
Always.
Naka-score against Nepal, di ba?
Against Nepal.
Yes.
Dramatic pa celebration niya.
But yes, kaya we root for him. But of course,
There's also...
kanta nga ni Gary V, kay tagal mong nawala,
Babalik ka rin.
babalik ka rin.
So, sino ba itong bumalik?
Si Javi Patino.
Your Egg Coffee.
But,
Questionable pa yan eh.
apparently, some reports are coming out and sinasabi na
ayaw ng
ayaw ng club, which is in China.
So,
Hayan,
ibig
Jian-
sabihin, may problema na
Hanan,
naman ba?
Hanan,
Jian
I cannot
Jian
even pronounce
Yekenan.
his name.
Jian Yekenan.
Yes. That club, ayaw ata. I think this is the second letter. I think from reports.
Yeah.
They sent a second letter and hindi
Ayaw.
pa rin siya ma-release. But
And-
it's nice to see his name up there.
Pero may mas
Pero
notable
meron
akong
May
nagbabalik.
kaboom eh.
Oo.
Merong mga returning talaga na, wow, kiss and make up.
Well, actually,
Well,
last year pa yan.
Last
Ito
year
hindi
pa,
to
but-
kiss and make
yeah.
up, but let's see
Let's see.
how he changed from
From that.
From
that
the
incident.
August version of
drama.
himself
to now.
to now.
And
Mr.
And-
Neil Etheridge.
Yes, we're talking about the returning boss.
the original
Wow,
boss.
Look at this.
Before Ceres.
Meron kang Neil Etheridge, meron kang
But for the
Roland Mueller, at meron kang Patrick Gato.
the Challenge Cup
Goalkeepers.
But
Challenge
for
Cup
the sake of our
goalkeepers.
viewers, Yabs,
Yeah.
enumerate natin sino yung mga
Yes, ask us
naka-line
lineup.
up. The 23 initial
23.
squad list.
Initial, you have Amani Aguinaldo, Kenny Daniels, Ruben Doctora, Patrick Dato, Neil Etheridge, Rob Gear, Simon Greatwich, Girado, Juani Girado, Mark Hartman, Jerry Lucena, Roland Mueller, Satoshi Otomo, Manny Ott, Javi Patino, OJ Porteria, Reichelt, Rota, Sato, Silva, Stoibel, Villanueva, and the two youngest my brothers.
Malakas. May
What do you
pumasa
think
mo
of
doon.
this lineup?
Well, it's about time na may malakas.
Medyo ako, for me,
No,
extensive.
I just
16,
realized
right?
it may surprise omission to the lineup.
Mission?
Christopher Greatwich.
Oh, actually. I was looking. That's why I said Greatwich, pero Simon Greatwich. Wala siyang kapatid. What happened, do you think?
I don't know. I think maybe he has an injury or
Is he
But
playing
he's
for his
playing
club?
kaya.
he's playing for that. But I think it's coach's decision. We never know. I wasn't even aware na hindi siya kasama in the lineup up until now.
Yeah. Until...
But then again, you have Jerry Lucena,
So, yeah.
you have a resurrected Manny Ott.
Resurrected
Super dami.
talaga.
Resurrected! Rising from
Naalala
the
ko lang
Phoenix
din,
daw eh. Rising from the Phoenix.
Yes.
Yung chant.
Yes, we have a chant for Maniot.
When was the last time Porteria played? Suzuki Cup. Was it Suzuki
Nope.
Cup? Hindi, di ba?
Challenge Cup.
Challenge
Wala,
Cup.
he wasn't selected for the Suzuki Cup.
Ay, hindi. Wala.
Peace
Sa US
Cup.
siya nun.
Wala rin siya ng Peace Cup ata.
Suzuki Cup.
Ay, Peace Cup, I think he's
Peace
there.
Cup.
Yeah,
Was
Peace Cup. He was part of the Peace Cup
Peace
squad.
Cup si OJ Porteria. Then you have
Salong.
Doctora Patino and Roland Mueller.
Challenge Cup,
Challenge
of course.
Cup. Last.
May-
Oh, wait, Peace Cup.
Peace Cup yan!
Peace Cup.
Ah, yeah, Peace Cup.
Peace Cup
Diba?
sa last.
Sorry, kinalimutan ko rin ng Peace Cup. Ay, nako eh. Ang dami naming...
Kinalimutan.
Nakoko.
So, hindi pala 365 days yung last year. Parang 360 lang ata if you're a football fan.
Yes.
Dami,
Masakit
daming-
kasi maraming nangyaring masakit nung last year.
Nakiyoko.
3 times. 3
Na
times.
Alpha Bagra eh.
Yeah.
But
So,
interesting,
interesting.
this is a
Yeah.
extreme lineup for me.
It's a good lineup.
It's a good
decent
lineup.
lineup.
Very
It's a
good
strong
lineup.
lineup.
Yeah. So,
Can we call this the Avengers so far?
Well, tagal pa.
we'll see. Wala pang
Wait,
ano eh.
see.
Mayroon pala akong nakalimutan. Speaking of Avengers,
What?
Paul Mulders.
Oh, he's not here. He's not here.
Nandito siya.
I mean
he's
the
not here.
lineup. In the lineup.
Paul Mulders.
Kasi with Paul Mulders, you never know if he's here or if he's not or he's everywhere eh.
Well, you know, he's
Well,
not
Hindi, pangalan pa lang eh. Mulders.
Mulders.
Oh, X-Files na
Hindi,
guys.
pero
Yeah, surprisingly.
Surprisingly.
Well, because maybe a lot of new... Well, no, just Satoshi lang naman
Satoshi,
yung bago.
yeah.
eh.
well, if Patino hasn't been released, let's check
Yeah.
who
Well,
will
that
take the
depends.
slot.
Up front? Yeah, bakang Paul Mulders.
Yeah, Kiki is here.
Hindi, may
pala.
Mark Hartman ka
Kiki's
naman
here.
eh.
Kiki is here also.
Kiki and Mark.
Marker
And
here. So, more or less,
okay,
still a good
supplement.
lineup.
Pero iba pa rin
Still a
ang
good
ano
I
eh.
think yung
Habit
Discretion
eh.
James yung husband was good then because he's impressed in the UFL.
UFL.
And remember that August incident nga when Dooley said James
Yeah.
should work hard and
Yeah.
he's been showing.
It's been showing at club level. We have yet to see it at the national level, but
But
So, this is our
it's a good
first time to see them.
it's always
again
a good
after long
addition.
time.
3
After
months.
3 months.
After 3 months.
It's a nice
Ano man nangyari 3 months ago? Chana tip kasi.
It was a
Tsaka
nice
si
warm-up.
Crocrit Tawikarn eh.
Oh my god, Crocrit. Crazy. Whoa, ayun. So, aside from Etheridge who's returning, there's
Well,
another kind of reconciliation that happened. Sidebar.
Sidebar. But it's also really because it was asked to coach recently.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good that Shrock and Coach Dooley have made amends, even through a simple message. Maraming matutuloy yung simple words eh. You just
Yeah.
say you apologize. Hindi man personal, but at least there's the intent.
The intent to say
yeah,
sorry.
You made an effort to apologize. I
And-
understand Coach Dooley's
Point of view.
na she's not asking for a call, which is true. He just apologized. It doesn't really open the fact na if he wants to play again for it. Of course, there's the willing to play,
Of course,
but
yes.
it's
At least yung
the
openness nandun na.
apology is already enough for the meantime. And I hope na it gets resolved now that the World Cup qualifying is
I
near.
think it's going to happen.
Well,
Everybody's hoping.
I
for
think
it.
it's going to happen. And speaking of Shrock coming back, there are a couple of new players coming out.
Woo!
As reported by some articles. A lot of new players here na hinahabol-habol
Ito na lang eh. 3 legit.
3 legit
1 yet to
players.
be
Which one?
confirmed.
So, according to this article, naglabas na sila ng names.
Actually,
Yeah.
Sir Dan Panami already indicated
Said, yeah.
and Coach
You
Dooley.
have Luke Woodland who's loaned from Bolton.
Bolton?
Oy! May kaibigan tayong matutuwa.
Who's playing now for Oldham Athletic. Then you have
Which is-
Stefan Palya, who's an Austrian footballer, plays left back for Wolfsberger.
In the Bundesliga.
Bundesliga.
Of
In the
Austria.
Bundesliga.
In Austrian
In
Bundesliga.
Austrian Bundesliga.
And then, and of course, the Mr. Showboater here, Mr. Ian Ramsey.
I think the much awaited.
Ian Ramsey, who's been
That, one of the most
sending-
awaited. Kasi
sending
dalawa yan
signs
eh.
Since
Ramsey and
20.
Ariola yan.
Yes.
Talagang
2011
matagal na
this
pa.
guy has
yan
been
eh.
sending signs since in Challenge Cup 2012 pa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who are you looking forward to seeing?
Okay.
Jake,
Ian Ramsey. I have seen videos of him. He's playing top
Seen videos
flight.
of him?
Yes!
Play.
Play.
Okay.
Showboater.
Showboater. May pagka-Ronaldo instinct din eh. Pero
it's not the way he provides the ball really well. May instinct siya na you expect from him playing at the top level in Melbourne City FC.
It's Melbourne. Walang R.
And I think
David Villa.
Teammate ba niya si David Villa?
David Villa.
Si El Guahi. Ito mo naman yan. Swerteng bata mga teammate nito.
They also have yung si Safwan.
Safwan of Singapore.
From Singapore.
Sensation bigla sa Singapore dahil naka-goal.
Twice.
Pero aside from Nancy, I'm more excited for Stefan Paya.
Ako rin. I'm excited for Paya.
Plain and simple because he was referred by David Alaba. David Alaba.
Who's from Bayern Munich. And also Filipino
descent.
Yeah.
I mean, ang tagal na rin yung Stefan Paya. Actually,
I
heard his name last year, but
even kay Weiss.
Yeah, even in the Weiss era, he's been on the radar.
But let's check
if he's really worth it. For me, it's worth the wait. He's playing in Austria Bundesliga. He played for Rapid Vienna, who has been playing in the Champions League qualifiers for a number of years. So that's a big addition to the squad.
Okay, si Stefan Paya has a Hungarian father and a Filipino mother. So it means he also he is also eligible for Austria, Hungary, and the Philippines. But apparently, cross our fingers, he joins us.
Yeah.
For the World Cup.
Pero may isang player tayong
Luke Woodland.
Sige, Luke Woodland.
Luke Woodland.
I think you can expound on that JD because he qualifies in a certain aspect, diba?
He's 19 years old, guys. 19 years old.
Kaya nga he qualifies.
And he's Oldham Athletic. Didn't Neil play for Oldham Athletic?
Yes, he played for Oldham Athletic.
On loan. Parehas silang naka-loan from from I think Bolton Wanderers. And he also played for England in youth international level.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of
I think your resume to Dooley's team, your ticket.
Yeah.
At least you play
regularly. So if nakikita naman natin those three are actively playing. It doesn't mean that they're sure lineup or they're gonna
but at
least,
us,
but it's gonna excite.
It deserves a nod.
And again, gulo na naman to sa slots sa
ano kaya
squad. Gulo na naman. And
ito
na naman, yes.
Starting 11.
The magic starting 11 na no one gets it in our group.
This is starting to be a game, a funny game.
Ilan lang talaga nakakahulaan ng
ng saktong starting 11.
Ilan lang kami yata
I always miss 3.
Ewan ko lang.
Well, yun yung pag may bagong game. Kasi pag usually pag
tournament,
alam mo na yung play. Pero yung sunod-sunod, yung okay.
Pero ikaw, Yabs, who really excites you the most?
Syempre si Ian Ramsey because I've been talking about this guy even before.
Yeah, it's a very...
And it's also nice to know that most of them are left-footed.
But the problem is, walang center back.
Yun ang problema natin.
On Bob Guerrero's article, the passionate fan who has moved
to Rappler.
May congratulations, Bob. He made a very good point in the dearth of
problema ba tayo sa center back?
Yeah, because after Amani Aguinaldo, who comes next?
Even before, even nung time ni Ali, when he left, and then Jason Savio left.
Jason Savio was there to cover for Ali.
Yeah.
But
sad
Ali
to say
and
what
Anton,
happened. Sad to say what happened to Jason Savio after that 2012 Challenge Cup.
Yeah.
He just went downhill.
No, kasi he had to go back and study.
Well,
according to sources, yes.
He had to study and finish his degree.
Yeah, he was taking law.
So you need time for
quoting
that.
Our friend Bob, summa cum laude or magna cum laude from the University of Alabama.
He has the Latin honors daw eh.
Yeah.
So
very intelligent guy, but it's a huge blow that hasn't fully filled his full potential for the team.
Kasi
could have been a different story.
I think. And I can remember.
He was in Suzuki Cup last time.
Yeah, 2012, but he was hardly used.
Yeah.
I remember every time he throws in,
layo.
Akala mo
he was the new Anton Del Rosario.
Pasok.
Is he being used in Ceres? Jason Savio.
Sparingly.
What do you think? Why do you think that is?
He really lost his form.
Yeah, takes
I think
Lost.
that 2012 was his
I was
peak.
about to say a joke, but ayoko.
So, do you think he's past his peak? Do you think he's past his
Right
peak?
now, he
Jason
is.
Sabio.
Because
How old is Jason?
it's 27, I think. 26, 26.
Ayan.
Do you think he's
Not
past
allowed to
his
say that.
He needs to improve. But now with Ceres, he's living the life. But still hardly gets any game time.
He needs to have a team that really needs him.
Yeah.
Maybe, no? Para ma-pressure siya to work harder? You think?
Pwede.
Or kumbaga, ibalik yung
Dating
Jason
yung motivation.
Jason Sabio that
Pero ang dami
The
na kasi
motivation,
dumaan
the
sa
motivation.
ganyan na nawala rin after eh. Even way before, you have Jason Cordova, who's now the assistant coach of Ceres. He was the most promising center back during that time.
Ooh.
Then called it quits naman siya. Michael Casas of Ceres as well. He was considered one of the greatest best goalkeepers during that time. But
He's still playing naman.
he's still playing. But
Sayang, no?
had
Sayang.
he stepped up,
I think
Continued it, yeah?
what happened to Ceres last year happened in 2011 or even 2012 could have been on the call-ups. Baka nalamangan pa nga niya si Patrick Dito.
Basta tinuloy niya.
Oh, if nagkatuloy-tuloy. There was a lot of missed chances for a lot of players, even from way back. You can go back as far as 2005. Even Paul Tolentino's managing Kaya is his teammates with Ali Boromen. Who knows what could have happened?
Could have happened, yeah.
Football was already starting to boom during their times.
Yeah.
during the SEA
Masakit.
Games, diba? When
Yeah,
they were
SEA
preparing
Games.
for the SEA Games.
Speaking of, we're sending a team to the
Yes,
SEA
that's
Games.
good news.
Wala rito sa news. We're
No,
sending
but
a team.
before
We're
before
sending
that
a
SEA
team.
Games, we have the Olympic qualifiers next week in the AFC Under 22. We don't have the final lineup yet. I think they still have a final friendly.
It's another question too. Kung sinong squad ay papadala mo sa SEA Games? Nasabay din ng
Ng World Cup qualifiers. I think
So,
the
think,
AFF is trying to reason out to AFC to move the qualifiers for Southeast Asian nations.
na medyo
Dahil na you have the SEA Games
Qualifiers.
during June. And don't know if may naayos, but for me, if we get Japan at the least, Isko, I don't mind
Oh my gosh.
na we sacrifice the SEA Games team that's bringing Amani and Sato to face
it's the
Japan.
experience.
It's the experience.
It's the experience.
I don't care
it's going to
na
pay off
kainin
in
sila ng
dividends.
Japan with
It will-
Okazaki, Kagawa.
We need Sato in that.
We need. Kaya translator.
Sato talaga. He said this, ano ang gagawin.
Pero I mean, it's worth the risk.
Pero
for me.
feeling ko iyak ako pag nakita ko si Makoto.
Makoto has
Who also was one of those kinds of player na you root for him everywhere he goes. You can't
Or
hate him.
Shinji Kagawa.
Shinji.
Kagawa.
Honda.
Kain ng
Honda.
kain.
Diyos ko, Honda.
Kain ng kain Kagawa.
Oh my goodness.
Kain Kagawa. But
Pero,
may
yun
isang pa tayo nakalimutan player eh.
Meron pa ba?
Pero under the radar to. Well, social media radar lang ata ang alam
Ay, wag na
nito.
muna natin pag-usapan yun.
Hindi, but he is
Let's just
being
mention
talked
it
about.
because
And
he's being talked
sa
about.
office din naman namin, I mean, I have office mates who are very interested also in football and they always bring up this guy.
Sino ba to?
Why? Who's this guy?
Actually, he's the second Filipino Neymar na eh.
Oh God.
After Daisuke Sato eh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
goodness
because
gracious.
Sato was Neymar because he looks like.
Oh.
Yung initially.
Even how he
His hair,
plays.
his hair.
Even how he played. Pero left back siya.
Yeah.
Left wing, left back.
Eto
But this
ba,
guy,
santong player?
forward eh.
Oh,
And his,
Neymar na Neymar.
Neymar.
and
Mukha daw eh.
his Brazil.
Brazil. Oh, parang may
Diba?
Brazil, English,
Yeah.
father
May ganun
ata.
daw, oo.
So may
Kumbaga, may
so,
roots din siya to
roots.
Brazil daw. So,
Yeah.
But we don't know yet what's up.
What's up with him?
What's
Except
up
for
with
the...
him. Except for the fact na he's been dropping hints na
Well, a lot
Yeah.
of hints from the team he will be involved with in Stallion. Even his agent
wait,
has
can we
been...
name him nga muna?
Yeah, wait, let's name his name. JD.
Kayo na.
Si
I don't know how to pronounce
Levy Hilmar Silva Fernandez Lynch.
akala ko nga nung una, nung sinabing Silva, kapatid ba ito ni Alvaro Silva?
Eh.
But apparently no, it's not.
Kasi-
Hindi
It's
siya
not.
hindi siya Espanyol eh.
I know. So I thought initially
And
it was
Pero
it was Spanish topics.
in looks alone, maiisip mo na si Neymar, parang Neymar nga na
Yeah,
matangkad
see
lang.
photos of him. Parang medyo blonde ba yung hair niya?
Oo.
Oh, and Neymar was also
Neymar.
blind.
Neymar.
Kaya nga parang Neymar.
Neymar
But-
had that Miley Cyrus stage.
I mean, I mean, okay lang with the hype but
Let's see what he can do first.
yeah, but the thing is, too much hype can kill you.
Well, we'll
Case
find
in
out
point.
soon.
Joshua Beloya,
Uy?
the next big thing.
Uy, hindi naman.
No, but still, he was hyped too
There were
much.
issues, but
But still, he was
so-
hyped.
Wait. That
After
was
his
after his performance in the
in
SEA
SEA
Games.
Games,
Kasi he
nag-perform muna siya,
performed
then
well
hype.
before and then
Oo.
there was a hype. Correct.
pero
correct.
maraming,
Yeah.
but we also saw a lot of players that hype too much, then nung napanood natin maglaro.
Wala na.
Okay.
Like si...
Next.
Like this
Kaya
player
nga-
over here.
Yes!
Yes. Ayun.
Case and point.
Case in point. Yeah.
Masaya na yan sa Germany, kaya okay lang.
Yeah.
Tawagin na yung mga loob.
We thought he was...
At least,
he was
hindi, but
the other
at least
playing
lang.
Let's call him Jacob.
Okay, let's name him Dennis Wolf. But
Yeah.
with respect to him, he scored against Malaysia.
Oh yeah.
Yun na lang.
Ay, teka lang, naka-hat-trick siya.
Oh, yun pa.
Oh.
Naka-hat-trick pa siya sa
Ah.
Peace Cup
Naka-
against
Peace Cup.
Macau.
Peace Cup.
Against Macau.
But yeah, he had this good
he had these moments.
He had his
pero,
Right.
moments and then
Wait, let's not forget.
Unfortunately,
Let's not forget Angel Girado.
Hindi, Angel Girado ano yun eh. I think it's sa kanya, it's personal problems
yeah.
that confounded him.
not to play.
But
Tama rin or what. He was a very good signing when
Yeah.
he started. Pero
Yeah,
honestly, until
actually,
now,
yeah,
was a
you know,
very
but,
much
yeah.
2011
Kumbaga,
ako, I really...
the perfect compliment to Phil Young husband at that time eh.
At that
Phil
time.
Gel.
Phil Gel.
Yeah.
Phil Gel. Actually,
That was
Phil
the
Gel.
ano eh.
No,
They link up
honestly, our
pretty well.
2011 would not have been superb.
If without
Not
him.
without.
And of course,
And Chichi Kaligdong.
Chifi, of course, Chifi Kaligdong.
then 2012, what happened in our 2012?
Hindi, meron pa siya
This
20
happened.
may moment pa siya ng 2012. Then in 2012 may moment pa siya ng 2012.
No, siya nga nakascore.
Si Angel? Angel? Remember Myanmar?
Yeah.
Myanmar, Suzuki Cup, second goal.
90th minute, long ball ni Carly De Morga. Found
Yes.
Angel.
Angel.
Boom.
Myanmar,
Yeah, 2012.
Supat Salasay Stadium.
When we had, 2012 we
game.
had our, ano diba? Spanish Revolution ulit, diba?
Ayan, yung
Ah.
tatlo. Carly
Yes.
De Morga,
Juani
Juani Guirado,
Guirado,
and Angel Guirado.
Then 2013 we
All
had,
scored during the Guam game.
2013. Wala
which is
na.
our off year.
Wala, we were quiet eh.
2013, yung sa
2013.
build-up kasi to the Challenge
Challenge
Cup,
Cup,
eh.
yeah.
Everyone's focused on the Challenge Cup.
2014
Ah.
is...
Sobra-sobra naman.
sa 2014, that's...
Yeah. It's the
Basta
biggest...
si Roland Mueller ang...
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes.
Oh.
Going back
Going
to
back.
our Ascals,
Good
the
luck.
Philippines versus Bahrain friendly.
First.
Predictions, starting 11. Here we go again. Here we go again, guys. Who do you think who will be starting in
Phil
the
Mark
Philippines versus Bahrain?
up front.
Last time we faced Bahrain, ito ang ating lineup. It was, our goalkeeper was Mueller. Our defense was totally different. It was Ray Johnson, Rob Gear, Juani Guirado, and Dennis Cagara. Midfield, we have Chifi, Jerry Lucena, Marvin Angeles,
Yeah.
and Patrick Reichel. Sa up front, you have Dennis Wolf and Paul Mulders. There is something wrong with this.
This was in October 2012 and the
Wala
result was
dito.
a draw, diba?
Yes, 0-0 draw. And very absent ang dalawang magkapatid dito.
May
Yeah.
issue nung panahon na yan, diba?
Hindi naman nata.
issue ba to?
Wala issue.
Hindi, yan yung
2012.
first Peace Cup eh.
Ay, yung first piece up siya.
Diba? May issue yan. Kaya wala yung magkapatid.
Okay.
Oh, diba?
Huwag natin balik doon.
May issue nung panahon na yan. Kaya wala yung magkapatid.
Correct. So,
That was leading to the Suzuki Cup
Suzuki
2012, diba?
no, I think this was after Suzuki Cup.
No!
Ay, wait,
October.
yeah.
Right before
Sorry.
Suzuki Cup.
Right
November.
before Suzuki Cup. It was November yung Suzuki Cup. Correct. It was 0-0 draw.
Could have won it
Could
if
have
not
won
for
it.
Dennis Wolf. Yun na lang, 98th minute.
This
Last
was-
minute yun eh.
Pababa na to.
Oo, down the pecking order yun
Pababa
eh.
na to, dear. Pababa na.
Pero sige, lineups.
Lineups, guys. Who do you think
Kayo muna, sige.
Kayo muna, Iko. Ako wala pa ako eh. Sige, I'll make some.
Mueller, of course, in goal. Gear Aguinaldo, center back. Sato Rota, wing backs. Jerry Lucena and Maniot in the central midfield. Phil Young husband behind Mark Hartman. Reichelt and Stoibel on the wings.
So copy paste from the Suzuki Cup almost.
More or less.
Yun dati, no?
Oo.
Ikaw.
Well, that depends kasi Mark Hartman is if there's Patino, I
Sino
think.
center mo?
Center mid?
Sino center mo? Lucena out.
Lucena out.
No, this is Martin.
That depends kasi if
Mine.
Patino is there, could have been Patino, Phil up front. If walang Patino, it's Mark Hartman, Phil.
Okay.
Para kami nag-fill in the blanks dito ng
Oh,
exam.
dali!
FIFA Ultimate Team Paper Edition.
Hartman. Okay.
At
Ikaw,
masakit-
JD, sino ang iyong 11?
Wait, hindi ko pa nasusulat yung akin.
I'll give mine. Pero, this is fun.
Oo nga eh.
Kasi ang daming bago. Hindi naman bago. Well, si Ruben Doctora, gusto ko siya ipasok eh. Kaya lang,
Pero
first
feeling ko
game,
yan yung mga
baka hindi
hugot.
siya ipasok eh, you know? Kasi
Hugot players, yeah.
So, tipong baka isub niya si Ruben Doctora in place of one of the forwards. Definitely, Phil Young husband will start. No? Phil?
I can see it as a captain.
Phil Young husband. Yeah, Shes. Or kung nandun galaro si Rob, it would be Rob, captain. So, I think, for me, goalkeeper would be Roland Mueller. And
Talaga kay need
no, kasi in terms of performance naman.
Tama.
Parang I'm gonna go with Roland
Kasi,
Mueller, who's been playing regularly for his club.
What I understand,
Yeah.
it might be Patrick Dato who will be the second keeper.
Second keeper. Okay.
So
Ako for
Ba't
me...
di ba naglalaro si Roland?
Oh,
Is he idol lately?
no.
No,
di ba?
Yung isa.
Hindi,
Yung isa yung idol.
Yeah, question yun nga eh.
Yung isa yung idol.
But
He
Patrick
hasn't
Dato is
been playing.
injured!
Yun nga. So baka
So
second
it might
keeper.
be Mueller first
Ang
keeper,
tanong, JD
second
Son
year.
injured.
Ay, nako.
Gosh. Oh, wait lang. I'll give you my 11. Si goalkeeper, Mueller. Sa likod, it's Rota, Rob, Amani, and Sato. And then midfield, ito na. Si Martin, Lucena, Ot. Okay, kulang ako ng isa. Left. Dapat left to eh.
James Young husband.
No, I'm not gonna put it there. Sino kaya ito? Pero yung front ko, it's going to be
Phil and
Phil and Reichelt. Maybe Mark Hartman.
Mark Hartman on the wing.
Yeah, on the wing. Mark
Pwede rin
Hartman.
naman. Lead.
But again, we don't know. With coach, I don't know.
Talagang surprise na lang yan, eh, no?
Surprise! Baka mamaya, isimula nga niya si Amani and
Kasi
may
who
Silva
knows, baka may...
Silva.
Kung may Philippine passport na nga, ay hindi, doubt na may Philippine passport na si... Well, kung payagan, actually, paisip ako dun might change this. Kasi... Pwede kong isub si Gear. Ipasok ko si Alvaro.
Yun nga yung sinasabi ko, baka Amani and Alvaro.
Alvaro.
Yeah, tas baka Gear would come in.
Come in halftime or second half.
Yeah.
I have a total different backline.
Ooh.
3-5-2 ba yan? Banhal philosophy ba yan?
Wow! We know that don't work, Iko. And Yabs, alam natin yan. Aminin nyo na yan.
4-4-2 kasi pala ba eh.
4-3-3 ako eh.
So,
Basta
sino?
4 at the back.
Sino?
Go.
Sato, Amani, Wani, and Rota.
Uy.
Ooh, so wala si Rob.
Bangko si Rob.
Bangko si Rob. Okay.
Actually, pwede nga rin
Pero pwede nga yung Wani.
Wani Silva eh.
Kasi pareha silang Espanyol.
But we can check naman, let's see who has the most efficient partnership lately. Is it the Wani
pwede.
the Wani Gear,
Or
the
is
Wani
it the
Amani, or the Amani Gear?
You
Pero
got that one gear.
Definitely, I think si Amani staying there. I think.
Yeah.
my mid,
Yeah. Mid.
Jerry of course,
Of course, Jerry.
Manny,
Ot, parehas tayo.
JYH.
JWH on the right? On the right?
Yeah, I think that's a good choice.
That's a good
And
choice din naman.
start-
My
on the
reason
right.
is that I'm just thinking perhaps what is Dooley also think, if you're in form,
You'll
and
start
you're
you.
and
You should be,
and you're in form and you're on fire,
You're fit.
it's your
Put him in.
yeah, he's fit. Like,
Very
exactly. So
Pwede. Pwede sa right.
then parang gulo yung harap ko.
Well,
Well, actually,
Well.
PYH would be my
So na to, parang
support.
BBC or MSN.
Oh my God.
Yung harap mo.
Tingnan natin kung magja-gel sila.
Yun nga eh.
It's filled, pero ang siya feeder for me.
Is
But
siya-
The whole.
Kiki
And
and
Phil.
Mark Hartman.
In the whole si Phil.
Oh, so tatlo sila sa harap.
Yep,
Tapos
tatlo.
tatlo sa gitna.
4-3-3 ako.
4-3-3.
Because again, my justification is that if you have
Yeah.
a fully fit James and
Who can run at full
and
speed?
and a
Yeah.
peaking Manny Ott,
Manny Ott. Yeah.
kaya ng tatlo. Kaya yung tatlo.
Kayang tatlo. And you have Jerry Lucenos, consistent.
Well,
Very consistent.
but-
we will hold them together.
but who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
Uy, hindi mo sinama si Martin, ah.
Actually, he has a point in not selecting Martin because he hasn't impressed well.
Kaya nga.
for
Ano
Ceres.
club level?
In club level.
Medyo
So,
naalatan ako dun sa penalty kick niya until now. Still can't get over that.
Oh my God! Shoot!
That's why I haven't.
he made the news
But
when he least
Wow.
expected.
but pero ako kasi
Ano, sobrang sa pressure.
that was just my thinking na you have a fully fit JYH and
Yeah.
Manny Ott is speaking. I mean, and
Yeah.
Maniot is speaking.
Speaking?
is speaking.
Speaking.
Speaking, paangat.
Paangat.
Yun. Then Jerry's there. So, kaya ng tatlo. That's
Yeah.
just for
So,
me.
lahat tayo consistent. It's Jerry and Manny in the
Manny and
middle.
Ben.
Sa ating tatlo.
Yeah.
Kami sa harap.
We also have Sato and Rota.
Sa
Sato
Torota.
Rota, yeah.
Well,
and
we
the
have
Manny. And
the
Amani.
sushi and the
Pasta.
pasta brothers.
So, consistent sa atin, it's Mueller, correct?
Mueller. The
Mueller,
wingbacks.
Rota,
Midfield.
Sato, Amani, Lucena, Ott, and Phil.
Phil.
Magkakaiba tayo sa wings.
Sa wings.
And sa front.
But as always,
and the CB.
your Lolo Dooley.
Lolo Dooley. We don't know what's up.
Always.
Lolo
Basta
Dooley.
1 hour before kick-off. Boo!
But I think if you're going to face a team like Bahrain, who's higher than us,
In who is fast-paced.
and fast-paced, I think he will put in maybe the faster ones.
Yeah.
And
Hindi, but
maybe the
Fastest one,
From
hindi
what-
OJ na.
From what I see from
Faster.
here, I think
he would
they-
want
they'll
to play
play
the
park
best,
the bus.
the best, yeah.
compared to what happened in the disaster against UAE 2 years ago,
Oh gosh.
we didn't park the bus. We tried to attack to no avail. But and look what happened.
Tamba.
Iwan.
So you think he would play a defensive game
Yeah.
this game?
Because
Do you think he
Bahrain-
would like to score?
Of course, we would like to score, but he'll play somewhat similar to most teams that rely on the counter because that's how you play away from home.
Yeah.
Counter.
Yeah,
you hit
play-
them on the counter.
You hit them on the counter, and that really happens.
Which,
You're
yeah.
facing an
Nasa defense ka.
unfamiliar opponent. Although we faced them 3 years ago, there's now already an unfamiliar opponent because they're also looking for a World Cup qualifiers.
Correct. And they've seen us play recently.
Yeah.
Everyone actually
Everyone has
watched
seen
us.
us play. It's on YouTube, guys! Oh my goodness.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Actually, may torrent na ba?
Meron ata.
Yung Suzuki Cup?
Lahat!
Lahat.
May archive somewhere eh.
Yeah. Pero, yun nga eh. I don't know if yung thinking ni Coach, he will stick with the team he's brought to Suzuki.
No.
Or
He
he'll
may
try a
definitely
or
not changes.
he
Definitely
will,
not.
He will take a
He
totally
knows-
different team
He knows
and
that
change
didn't
it.
work. That didn't work. And
Or change yung ano,
and-
change something.
is it confirmed?
Anong content?
May change ba tayo sa coaching staff?
Oh yes!
Oh,
Zubi,
nga
Zubi,
pala.
Zubi.
Another
So,
change. Wait,
Zubi,
this
Zubi,
is the
Zubi.
third time we're changing.
Not really.
Coaches.
Just
Yes.
third
it's the
time,
third
but
time.
it's once. That's one change this time.
Parang every year
Well,
since Dooley
no.
came in.
Dooley came in.
Dooley came in. The
Nawala yung
first change
tatlo.
was
May
the
tatlo.
3 assistant
And
The
then you
coaches.
have
three
Bruno.
stooges.
Then
You have
we
Bruno.
had
Bruno came
Bruno.
and Jorge.
And then Jorge.
Bruno Jorge.
Then Bruno
Yeah.
left. Sebastian came
Stake
in.
came
So,
in. And
and
then
now
it's
It's a fourth
Zubi.
change.
Well, actually, Zubi's not really
Makes
new.
his return.
Kasi returning naman si Zubi. But it's a change.
So welcome change.
It's another goalkeeper. Goalkeeping
So,
coach
it's-
change.
It's another World Cup player.
Oh my goodness! Oo nga!
Yes.
2006 World Cup, may video nun.
Jesus
Ganun po
Christ.
tayo ka-fixated sa World Cup.
Pinupuno natin ng ating coaching staff ng World Cup.
Michael Ballack. Tayo pupunta.
Yeah. Bridesmaid king yun eh. Doon, bridesmaid
Bridesmaid country din naman tayo.
Oo nga. Oh no.
Balay mo.
Hindi na.
Oo nga, German. Hindi, siya na lang.
hindi
Si paring Jurgen.
Focus siya sa US. Which is,
I think, yeah.
ang ganda ng ginagawa niya sa US system.
Pero ang dami din yung binibisit at the same time.
Yeah, but
But it's going
Well,
to pay off
ganun din naman si Dully kahit paano eh.
that's House of Cards for you.
Well, if you're changing things, you're going to piss off a lot of people.
A lot.
Diba?
Yun nga
People
lang.
who don't like change.
Some people you want to piss off.
Is the right person.
No, nandun pa rin eh.
Nandun pa rin. If you want change, you need to take out
Yeah.
same people.
I can
These
take.
people.
Fire the right people.
Yeah. Fire the right people.
Fire not hire. Fire.
Yeah. Kasi
Yun na lang.
walang point yung change mo kung same people pa rin na nandun.
Pag ganun pa rin,
Ganun pa din.
the gang is back eh.
Dagang is back.
Gang is back.
Mm.
Gang.
May laman ba yun?
Gang,
Ikaw,
gang,
may laman
gang.
ba yun? May
Gang.
laman.
Hanggang kailan?
So, yun. So, wait. So, yun na yung ating starting 11 predictions.
Yeah, and tapos, ito na, that's it.
That's it. So, on March 30 ba to?
March 30, well,
No time
baka
yet,
March
but-
31. Most
More or
31.
less.
catch it on TV, ABS-CBN
So,
Sports and
wait
Action.
for the announcement kung what time siya. Because we
Kung
don't
palabas
know yet.
nga ba,
Kung
baka
may
magkakapaano
streaming na
naman
naman.
tayo. Baka nga walang streaming.
Tweetcast like the India game.
Oh God, that's crazy. Yung
Or the
game.
Myanmar Games
Ah.
from 4 years ago.
At the same time then. Because during then, Myanmar was
3 hours lang.
no, it's restricted country.
Oo.
Ngayon medyo nag-open.
Medyo
Medyo lang.
Medyo. But at least, diba?
And speaking of medyo nag-open up lang, I would like to share the story lang of Mark Malcampo, one of the
Uh-huh.
global officials na
The
pumunta
media
sa
officer
Myanmar.
for Global Football Club.
Uh-huh.
Nagulat daw siya kasi he was on the tunnel ata. He was on the tunnel. Then tinapik siya ng mga military men.
What?
Tapos, akala niya kung ano nang ginawa niya. Yung pala, sir, can you sign here?
Pinapasign siya dun
Wow.
sa
The official
guest book
book.
of the
So,
stadium.
At least from their Ministry of Sports, sabi ko kay Mark, at least 'di ba head of state levels ka na. Well,
Consider.
if a football club
Ask you to sign.
a football club can do that for country.
What more? The
What
national
more
team?
if national team, and what more if kung hindi, I mean, let's face it, if this UFL competition is really tough,
And the rewards.
ibang team ang
Unbelievable.
di ba? So it's really an open game, open heaven. It's not anymore
One way.
wala kang
Sino
plateau.
yung-
Kumbaga,
Predicted.
lahat eh, if you win the UFL, you plateau. But now you have the AFC Cup, and now
Which is a good
clubs
thing,
will aim. I've talked to one club official a few weeks back, and that person said na my dream is not just AFC Cup. I want to see a club to play in the Champions League, which
Wow.
the
that's-
biggest competition
big
in
dream.
Asia. You'll face the teams from Japan, from Korea, from
Australia.
China, Australia, and
Wow.
Saudi Arabia as well, and
The
Iran.
Eastern teams.
So at least, diba, it's not just, at least now,
Medyo
2015,
yeah.
it's not only our country, our
It's the
national
national
team
team.
is looking forward.
The
Clubs
clubs as
itself
well.
Club level.
can
Making a
look
statement.
forward.
Yeah, you can look
That's
forward
why
to
it's
lot of football.
added confidence for the clubs. The playing field has just gotten bigger. It's
Exactly.
no joke to play in a professional club because the rewards are endless.
And
It's a painful course when you start, but the ride will be wow.
I was just talking to one of my friends I met last weekend, and we were talking about Thai football, and he wants to see like more Southeast Asian players playing
Exactly.
in
In-
other Asian clubs.
Ah,
And one of the best places to find your Southeast Asian players is
Here.
through the AFC Cup
AFC Cup
and to the
or even the
clubs.
national team.
Oh yeah, exactly. And
Exactly.
that's how I think one of the Singaporean players got their chance
Yeah.
to play for the Australian club Melbourne
Melbourne
City. Yeah. City.
So I'll ask you guys, among the players
Hi
in the
Sven
national
from Thai
team,
football. Yeah.
who do you think can break not just in Asia
Ooh.
but also in Europe?
That's a hard question.
I've talked to one last year. He wanted to not just wanted to play in Asia, he really wanted to play in Europe, and I hope he still has that mindset. I'm not going to name him. Just, that was the first time I talked to him, and he was really reaching for the skies. I mean, he really wanted to be like David Silva.
Okay.
So
Why not?
Why not?
A good
David Silva is playing for an Australian club.
Silva.
I mean, sorry.
Silva.
David Villa nasa utak ko.
Silva.
David Silva.
David Silva.
Oh my
In
God.
the right, another right
wait
guy in the
lang.
wrong team. Sorry, City fans.
City fans, kamusta kayo?
Wait, okay. Oh my God.
Anyways, we have to wrap this up.
Wait,
Wait.
you asked us the question.
Okay, sige.
Can I answer that in the next episode? I have to think about it pag dinilay-nilayan
Sige,
ko
let's
yan.
start with that. With my question. Next
And
episode.
kayo rin, tell
What
us.
do you think?
Yeah, tell
I
us.
mean, we're still, admittedly, club football is still in its infancy. Kumbaga, toddler stages.
Ako, I have
Fetus stage
I have
pa
an
nga eh.
answer. Pero conditional.
Okay lang.
If he picks up his game and he becomes more consistent, sana Mark Hartman.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah.
Diba? I mean,
Admit.
technically, he's there.
Good. He's good.
But I think
The mentality.
and the
He
consistency.
lacks it. Yeah.
But if he gets that, the same time, my goodness, watch out, Southeast Asia or even
Europe.
Europe. I don't know.
He's coming home.
Yeah. Maybe lang. That's for me lang. Yeah.
Okay. So, JD?
Pwede bang
JD?
sumagot ako ng I think we haven't unearthed that guy?
Sino yan?
Meron eh. Nasa Barcelona, di ba?
I was also thinking of that guy, Sandro.
Hindi, pero I'm
But,
referring on this
Yung
current crop.
current crop.
Crop
lang. Current crop.
Current crop lang.
kala ko
Let's not
kasi
go there.
the entire Philippine,
No.
kasi wala talaga ako isasagot.
This current crop.
Kailangan kasi ng right, tama si Yabs, kailangan mo ng right mindset,
Yeah, it has
kailangan
to be
mo
there.
ng right attitude, kailangan mo rin ng right person to mentor you.
At right person to handle you.
Exactly.
Right
Hindi
person,
yung nadadaan sa
Showbiz.
showbiz talk,
Yeah.
sa social media harassment.
Walk the talk.
Yeah. Again,
And
fire the right person.
And again, if you have answer to Iko's question, you can tweet us at Futbol To PH. That's FUTBOLTOPH.
Yes.
And also support, I think there are a lot of, one side that's been
Picking up.
picking
Picking
up,
up,
a lot of
updates.
players have been following it, and you can download their calendar as well. It's futbol.com.ph. You can follow them at futbol.com.ph. They're up to date with the latest news in the football world, preferably UFL in the Philippines alone.
Philippines,
And
yes.
hopefully they continue the hard work. Right now they've been impressed. I think the UFL supports them. They're also trying to pick up other supporters and
Yeah.
organizations.
Please follow
Yeah.
football.com.ph. So, so
Okay.
if you have any other questions, please tweet us.
Yep. Okay, we're wrapping this up. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. This is
Medyo 2 hours eh.
Oo
This
nga.
is Iko.
This is JD.
And
This
next
is
episode.
Ooh, it's
Ayun,
an interesting one.
Medyo
feature type ito.
feature to eh. And marami yatang mababanggang,
Hindi mo mababangga. Pero,
baka magkaroon ng clash because it's a lot of ideas.
It's advisable that you buy popcorn when you listen to the next
Oo,
episode.
watch out
Let's
for the
just-
next episode.
Pero hindi si Coach Hans yung guest ha.
No.
Pero baka may mga Coach Hans moments eh. Abangan nyo na lang. Okay?
Bye guys.
Bye,
See you
guys.
soon.
Bye-bye. See you.